biggest challenges we saw, and I saw this in my previous organization, even before coming to Crestline, in the past like 6 or 7 years, we were finding that the marketplace for accountants, especially at that kind of senior accountant level, just blew up to where the cost became a lot higher year over year than what we had seen previously, and at a higher rate that outpaced several other industries. A lot of that was also due to some supply issues. You were seeing a drop in enrollment and in individuals wanting to do accounting as a career. You're also seeing a huge group of accountants retiring out of the workforce. So that has driven that cost up and has continued to be a supply issue. So when we would go to, post a position, we would get resumes, but they weren't, of the quality we were looking for, or the caliber we were looking for, or they were asking for sometimes 20, 30, $40,000 over what our base pay was. And so it was definitely a challenge that has not gone away, even, as the economy continues to shift, the accounting market just still continues to go up in that cost structure. Additionally, just kind of going a little bit further into it, when you have that issue, you also have, as a result, turnover. So you got your senior accountants, your staff accountants that are seeing, those price points in other companies and are easily poached, and you have that kind of rotating door. You do everything you can to try to keep them, all types of levels of engagement, but it just became more and more challenging and extremely draining on my direct hiring managers. That constant revolving door was just something that, was burning them out. And then we had a lot of lead time on having to hire. Sometimes it would take 6 months just to hire a senior accountant, sometimes longer. And then you have the training and onboarding. So it was a huge, huge challenge. So, with that, with the Consero, model, which was new to me, I was familiar with kind of the concept of a full outsourcing, but the staff augmentation, and then with the level of support with the flex staffing, that was something that Consero had, introduced to me as we were exploring options here at my current company. And for us, it was very appealing because, one, you do have that steady stream, of employees that can come on board, especially, with a lot of the employees being in India and having a 60-day notice period. So for us, there's just this huge benefit of having that resource available very, very quickly, and being able to onboard in just a few weeks, if you will, and replace in just a few weeks. We actually just went through that. One of our Consero employees, moved outside of the Consero, organization. We had a replacement within 2 weeks, and they're doing a 6-week side-by-side training. I mean, I just do not get that, just going out to the open market and trying to get a senior accountant in.